Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. As always, if you find these videos helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. But in today's topic, we're going to be talking about the expressions as long as and provided that. Now, these are two expressions that are commonly used in conditional sentences. So the good news is that if you know the word if and you know how to use the word if correctly, you can easily learn how to use these two expressions as well. Because basically the definition of both expressions is the same. It means that something will happen only under specific conditions or only under specific circumstances. So basically it has exactly the same definition as only if. Let me give you a few examples. For example, a parent might say to its child, "You can play video games as long as you clean your room." The parent is saying to its child that they can play video games only if they clean their room, only under these conditions. So again, it has the same definition as only if. In the second example, a friend maybe invites me to a party. The only problem is that I have to work tomorrow, so I reply, "I will go to the party as long as it doesn't start too late." So again, I will go to the party only if it doesn't start too late. And then in the final example, my students ask me, "Will the next exam be difficult?" And I reply, "Well, the exam will be easy as long as you have studied." I am saying that the exam will be easy only if you have studied. And in any of these three sentences, I could also use the expression, well, I could use the expression only if, of course, but I can also use the expression provided that because it has the same definition. However, we're going to look at three examples with provided that as well. So for example, again, a parent talking to its child might say, "You can go out with your friends provided that you finish your homework." So again, you can go out with your friends only if you have finished your homework. You can go out with your friends only under this particular condition. And then in the next example, I have a game tomorrow, maybe a soccer game. And the game will start at 10 provided the weather is okay. Again, I am saying that the game will start at 10 only if the weather is okay. If the weather is not okay, then this won't happen. Maybe the game will be canceled. Notice in this particular sentence that I have eliminated the word that from the expression and simply said provided the weather is okay. This is very common, especially in spoken English, and it's generally accepted as correct, and it would have the same definition as provided that. And then in the final example, again, a friend invites me to go to the beach with them. But the only problem is that in this moment I have a lot of expenses and I don't want to spend too much money, so I reply, "I will go with you, provided that it's not too expensive." So I am saying that I will go with you only if it's not too expensive. And again, since this expression has the same definition as long as, you could technically use as long as in any of these sentences and vice versa. So that's it. Pretty easy, right? Basically, you use these expressions to indicate that something will happen only under specific conditions. And so it has the same definition as only if. Now, of these three expressions, probably the easiest one is only if. And it's probably the one that you will feel the most comfortable with. And so you might be tempted to keep using only if, only if, only if. I would recommend that you resist it. When you are learning new vocabulary, it is important to use it. And this is the only way that you remember and learn how to use vocabulary correctly. And in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, you will feel just as comfortable using these two expressions as long as you keep practicing and as long as you keep using them regularly. And your English will improve, provided that you keep learning new vocabulary and you keep practicing it.